Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassandra. In today's video I want to give you guys a tour of my plant collection. So if that's something you think you'd be interested in, stay tuned. I would say I've been growing my collection for about a year, maybe a little over a year. These are just the plants that I've been taking care of that I love. First we're gonna start off with Pepper. She is a golden pothos. She's the only one with a name. She is one of the first plants that I've ever gotten, and so I'm so proud of her. I just wanted to be able to show you guys how long she is next to me. I'm so proud of her. She's doing so good. She's always done so good. Please correct me in the comments down below if I get any of their names wrong or pronunciations incorrect. But up here we have my two golden pothos. So this one right here, as you guys know, this is Pepper. I keep them both on the top shelf because they trail really long and I love that look. Okay, and then here we have the second one. I just love the way they trail alongside this bookshelf. This one is my Philodendron Brazil. I absolutely love the foliage on this plant. I just think they're so beautiful, and yeah, she's starting to grow pretty long, which I'm super excited about. I don't have a lot of cactus, but I think that they're so cool. You can see this one has tons of little babies. I'm not sure of the scientific name, but this is the one that I have. And you can tell that when I first got it, it was only up to about right here, and then this is the new growth. I wonder if it's so small because I have to water it more. I just get a little nervous to overwater these because I really don't want them to die. I just think the spikes on it look so cool. Obviously the older spikes are a lot more mature than these little spikes up here, but still I just love the way that cactus looks. Even this guy has a little baby right there, so super happy about that. I think that this is such an adorable little succulent. This one is called a bear's paw succulent because they look like little bear claws. This guy has definitely grown so much and I'm so proud of it. I love how unique it looks. I just think that this is the cutest little succulent that you could have. I have a couple of snake plants that I have propagated for one of my very first snake plants. I had put this one in water and let it grow roots, and I ended up potting it in this little nursery pot and it came out with this little baby. I know it's nothing crazy, but definitely my propagations that I have seen grow definitely have a special place in my heart because I'm just so proud of them. So yes, this is one of my very first propagations. Here is another propagation. This is my ZZ plant. So I had potted this little guy with the 2 leaves and it ended up sprouting this one. Another one that I'm super proud of. This is my heartleaf philodendron. This was an online order and that's why it's in this beautiful pot. I just love the way this color looks alongside the green. This one is doing so good. There's so much new growth, like right here, a couple up here. So beautiful. So this guy right here is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. When I purchased it, it did not have this leaf right here, so that is new growth. When I first got it, I definitely had to experiment with watering and location because this new leaf, it obviously has grown, but it doesn't have any splits. So if you guys have any tips or advice on what you think I should do, be sure to let me know in the comments below because I definitely want to figure this one out. I'm not 100% sure on what kind of variety this Dracaena is. I just love how simple it looks. It looks like little hair. It does have brown tips, but I know that's normal, so I'm okay with it. This one is so simple, but I think it's so cute. And there are like little new growths in the middle. Not a super fast grower, but it is one of my very first plants, and it hasn't died or has shown any sign of decline, so I'm super proud of this one. This is the Scindaptus. I'm pretty sure the variety is in Exotica. I just love the foliage. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say that about all the plants. It's such an easy care plant. It has been giving me lots of new growth. This one that's uncurling is new growth. This is new growth, and there's a little guy trying to come to life. Even back here, I know this guy isn't potted yet, but I wanted to show you guys an example of propagation. I think it's called hydroponic, when plants will grow a root system in solely water. I have been letting this guy sit in water for so long. This is the root system. This guy will definitely be going into some soil this spring. I just love to admire the root system that these plants create. This one has been living in water for I can't even tell you guys how long. But when I first got it, probably only had these 2 leaves, but these 2 are new growths. Like, they will grow in water. Yes, I just wanted to give you guys an example of propagation and how cool and rewarding it is, because you can literally see it growing. Here is one of my marble queen pothos. This one is definitely a slow grower. Like, I've noticed new growth, but it's nothing like my golden pothos where they'll trail down. So I've had this one for a while. I just love the variegation on marble queen pothos. In comparison to the one that I just showed you, it definitely trails a bit more. Still a slow grower, but it just trails differently in comparison to my golden pothos, but that's okay. Ever since I've gotten this plant, this has been my favorite leaf. Like, can you guys just appreciate how cool that is? It's literally a split with a solid green and variegation on the other side. So this one right here is my ZZ plant. Again, an easy care plant. They don't need a lot of water. They can live in low light. This is definitely one that I would recommend to beginners to get. I don't know if lots of people love them, but they're just so beautiful and unique. It looks like an Argyrius, but some of the foliage is different. Like, this foliage has a lot more silver in it. So correct me if I'm wrong, but yes, I believe the scientific name for this one is a Scindaptus Argyrius. So it is a trailing plant, as you can see. Oh, look how beautiful this variegation is. And this one is my Monstera Adansonii. This is definitely a trailing plant, as you can see. This is my Dieffenbachia. I believe the scientific name is Dieffenbachia tropic snow. If you can see right here, it is growing a new leaf, which I'm super excited about. This is my Aglaonema Silver Bay. I did notice a little while back it started to grow these little bulbs. They're probably little flowers. I know some plants do that. Very interesting to see that happen, because I've never seen that happen with this plant before. But yes, we have a new leaf right there, and I believe we have a new leaf going right there. So super proud of this guy. This one honestly might need to be repotted because it's growing so large. It might be time to repot this in a bigger pot. This is my string of hearts. I'm actually so surprised with how well she's doing and how long she's growing, because I was so scared that I wasn't going to be able to give this plant the right conditions, but she has grown so much longer than I would have even expected her to grow. So proud of how well she's doing. Such a beautiful plant. Here we have my lemon lime philodendron. So gorgeous. And she's starting to trail, which is very exciting. And this one is a heartleaf philodendron. She is also starting to trail very long. So I'm super happy about that. So that's very exciting that both my lemon lime philodendron and my heartleaf philodendron are both growing extremely full, and they will both definitely trail. And lastly, in this corner right here, we have my little Sansevieria corner. I just love how I put these all together. It's just different varieties of snake plants in this little corner. I feel like they complement each other so well. I'm not too sure if these two are the same variety. So if you take a look, the one in the very back is not only my tallest plant, but my fullest as well. Full snake plants like this, so breathtaking. So I have this one in the back. This one is one of my very first snake plants. This is the one that I propagated, so I got a few cuttings from it. So I remember when I first got it, it was just a centerpiece, but ever since I've had it, it has grown these 3 nodes, and they've just gotten so tall, so that's so exciting. Then we have this, I believe it's called a Sansevieria Laurenti. I just love how the yellow just makes it pop. It makes it a little different. Their pattern looks very similar, but just the pop of yellow along the sides is so beautiful. And then here we have a very unique, this is definitely a plant that I wanted. It is a Sansevieria cylindrica. So unique, so cool. I mean, look at the difference. It's just so amazing. And the one in the middle right here, when I got it, that was not there before, so I know the one in the middle is new growth, which I'm super happy about, super proud about that. I like to have them just all together in this little corner. I feel like they complement each other well. Okay, you guys, well, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a tour of my plants. These are just my plants. I love them so much. If you've been thinking about getting a plant, but maybe you're like a little nervous, that's how I was too. My tip to you, I would definitely start off with probably a snake plant, pothos, a ZZ plant. Those are very beautiful, and there's tons of different varieties of them, so you have a good amount to choose from. But I would definitely start off with an easy care plant and slowly work your way up into getting more. I would encourage anyone to go get one of their own and start their own little plant collection. I'm happy that I was able to share something that I really love with you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Go buy yourself a plant. Like, just look how beautiful they are. They are amazing, and they will change your life for the better. And the way your living space looks. 10 out of 10.